Hello.
Hi mate, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Tika, how are you, alright?
Yeah, teak.
Tack. Good,
Yeah.
good.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad, thank you mate. What was that?
I thought we were just doing each other's languages.
Okay.
Welcome to episode 136 of Freshly Grounded. Oh, bro, the last episode that we did was with this guy called Mr. Halal Money.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about... anyway, it was a divided opinion, which is why I found it interesting. You should see the comments on that. It's quite interesting. Yeah, guys, welcome to episode 13. Do you want to take it?
No, I'm doing podcast.
Ooh.
There's a couple there. I'm sorry, 26.
Welcome to episode 136 of Freshly Grounded. We are here today, the two original members of Freshly Grounded. Some could say the OGs, but we don't want to just call ourselves that.
No.
Although we're the original guys.
Touche.
Right.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're the two OGs.
You are my G, my guy. You are.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I went for coffee the other day with a friend who I hadn't. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah, it was freshly brewed coffee. I went for a coffee the other day with a friend of mine who I hadn't seen like 5-6 years.
Wow.
I was really tired of him back in the day, and we went to school together and stuff. And we thought, let's catch up. We'll go for a coffee. A new coffee shop opened around the corner from my house. Went there, and I'm so used to when I speak to people saying like "akhi" and stuff now that. The context. He was non-Muslim.
Okay.
And so then he. Do you know how like we'll talk and we'll say like, oh bro, or like aki, and then he kept saying mate.
Yeah.
It was like really weird for me to hear. Like he'll be like, yeah mate, yeah I heard mate that you like that you're smashing it with that podcast you're doing, mate. And I'm like,
what did you say?
So many mates. But I was like trying to stop myself from like saying aki. So I was like,
yeah, mate.
I even had a friend I was speaking to the other day, not the other day, like a few months back, and I said to him, look bro, forgive me because I keep our habit just saying akhi, but it just means my brother, so like my bro.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I know. So
I've heard quite a lot of non-Muslims use the word akhi.
yeah, they do. Akhi.
Ak, all that, yeah. It's quite an urban thing, ak.
Yeah. I went to that same coffee shop. So the first time we took Zachariah out, we went to this coffee shop because we like tested it out. So we were like, all right, let's just take him to a coffee shop. Yeah, it was Costa.
Oh, right.
What were you saying? Was coffee good?
Yeah, as in, we didn't say it was Costa before. Did you?
No.
Coffee shop. Yeah, I was going to say, was it good? I thought you were going to go, was it a nice coffee? I imagine so, it was Costa. It was your, yeah.
No, I like Costa
I know
coffee.
you do. I know you do. They're like the big Americanized ones, don't you?
Yeah.
Like those big 10 ounces. 12 ounces. You're a 12 ounce boy, aren't you? Big cup.
I don't know the ounces. I don't know.
You do remember you said a joke because I remember the old coffee shop that I had was the smaller coffee.
Oh yeah,
8 ounce. Yeah. Whoa! Why have you brought this energy into just the intro? You could have brought that into the main podcast.
I think I fell asleep in the whole podcast. What did we do? Wow! If you guys want to hear a podcast about us sleeping, this is the one.
Or if you need to get to sleep, this is the one.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to this one before you sleep. No, bro. So listen, we took out the first day we took him out.
Yeah.
But do you know what? There's actually a lot we could discuss in this episode that we didn't discuss today.
This is the right time to bring it up.
I lost all of my energy.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is we took him out to Costa for the first time we took him out was Costa, right? Because we thought let's just go easy, take him somewhere where we can control the situation. It's close by, and if he cries, we can handle it, kind of thing. And he was being a really good boy. And he was like kind of sleeping about the whole thing. We went out, we had a coffee and stuff, and then he started crying and stuff, right? And I said to my mum, look, let me go change his. You could tell he done a stinker, bruv. Yeah. So I was like, look, let me go change his nappy because let me just handle it in it. Because the nappy changing room was there. I felt brave. I was like, you know what? I want to try and do a public thing there. And so I went, grabbed him, took him to the changing room. He hates having his nappy changed. Screaming his ears off. Yeah. Is that even a saying? No, it's not. No. Screaming his throat off. I don't know. Yeah. He was screaming.
Stop the sayings. Yeah, he was screaming.
Yeah, and so I'm changing his nappy, and someone knocks on the door, and I was like, blood, like you can.
Who?
Someone knocked on the door.
What did you say?
and I was just a bit confused.
Right.
Like, and then I opened the door, and then it was the woman who works at Costa, and she's like, "Oh, okay, like, oh, sorry, I didn't know someone, like, I didn't know anyone was here. I just heard the screaming." And I was like, "What do you like?" I think she thought we let the baby go in
Walked over to the
give
toilet.
the baby walked over
Of
to the toilet
course, he
myself.
couldn't wash his hands. Come on, man.
So anyway, I changed his nappy for the first time in Costa, which wasn't that bad. Managed to handle it. It's so refreshing to see how many places have
Baby changing facilities, yeah.
Every place does, isn't it?
Yeah, they probably were always there. Probably just didn't notice it before. 'Cause you
Yeah,
didn't need
yeah,
it.
of course. So
But you know about it when there isn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Mm.
But anyway, my point is, we took him for the first time, and it was quite the experience. It was nice.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, and then we felt brave, so then we took him to TK Maxx.
How was that?
It's good. That's where I always get my socks from.
What do you go for generally?
Bit of side info there. I normally go for white socks that are like different brands. So these ones,
Okay, Dunlop
these
those ones.
I think are Dunlop,
Oh.
Dunlop socks. I have some Nike ones. I have some Adidas
I've seen
ones.
the Nike ones.
I have some Converse socks.
Yeah, that's TK Maxx for you. Nice
Yeah, TK
diverse
Maxx
train
got good.
range. Yeah,
It's good socks.
that's
If anyone wants to
that's
get
where I go as well.
for your socks.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. So
all underwear from TK Maxx.
yeah, well, I do understand
Good
that.
value.
But
I know you
yeah,
can
same.
be confident in yourself. I buy my underwear from TK Maxx.
Same.
It's good value.
He's great.
Yeah.
And so that's where I went. We went to TK Maxx. He was being good there
Yeah.
as well. And we finally got the car seat adapters for our pram. You know about the ones there?
Okay. Yep.
So the pram now,
Yeah.
you just take him off the car seat.
Yeah.
In the car
Yeah.
seat, you plug it into the pram.
Yeah, ready to go.
Before, bruv, what we do is we
Take
pull up
the thing
somewhere,
out, but
take him
yeah.
out, unzip,
That's
lock
long
it,
for man.
blah,
That's long
blah,
for
blah.
man. No, the car seat is the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull that car seat out. Boom.
Done.
Yeah, done. Yeah.
But them adapters was a mission to get because we ordered them when Mothercare announced that they was closing down. So Mothercare announced that they're closing down. We ordered a car, and we coincidentally. So what happened is we needed this car seat adapter, and it was only available once on Mothercare. Yeah?
Right.
So we ordered a car seat adapter from Mothercare. The next day they announced that they're going into administration or
Yeah.
something. And so then their site went crazy. And so we waited 2 weeks and they never came. And then we rang them and then they were like, "Oh, do you know what? Because it's been so mad, we never sent them. I don't think we took the payment out." So we checked. It turned out they didn't take the payment out. So we just got them from John Lewis. We ended up finding them John Lewis. Bought them from John Lewis. Next day, Mothercare takes the payment out.
Really?
Then they delivered the car seat.
Oh,
Now we
long.
got two. The thing we couldn't find anywhere. We had
Two of them. Return one.
Yeah.
Who
that's
two?
good. Mothercare.
Yeah. Bun them.
Yeah, bun them.
John Lewis friends.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
Anyway, yeah,
So that
but-
intro was more interesting than the whole podcast.
Yeah.
It's good. You should have brought that story up during the podcast.
Yeah, well, now I'm trying to make up for having a really bad episode
Yeah.
by telling you stories now.
Hopefully it's not that bad. I'm sure some people might enjoy it. It's relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, guys, for the bad podcast that we're about to deliver you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's really no excuses. You've taken your hat off.
Yeah. It doesn't even deserve a hat. We can't even hold a candle to that podcast. We can't even tie its laces. You know what I mean?
You literally can't.
Okay. Guys, this is a podcast episode, Freshly Grounded, Grounded Freshly 136.
Yeah.
I've been Faisal Chowdhury,
I've been Sam Palmer.
and we're about to...
I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, nice watch.
And welcome to Freshly Grounded, the brand new podcast by best friends Faisal and Sam.
Huh?
I said welcome to Freshly Grounded,
No, after that bit.
the brand new podcast
And after that bit?
by best friends Faisal and Sam.
Really?
Sam, what are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for?
Yeah.
I'm thankful
No,
for...
this is not a Thanksgiving podcast, Sam. We don't celebrate that. Wow. I'm just asking generally.
I'm just thankful for life, bro.
Yeah.
You?
Alhamdulillah.
You're... Well, what are you thankful for, mate?
I just don't know why you're discussing thankfulness so close to the...
You asked me what I'm thankful for.
I'm thankful for you, bro.
That's nice. Shame you can't say it in a very genuine way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thankful for you, bro. I'm thankful for everything we have a Freshly Grounded. And
Yeah.
it's got nothing to do with the fact that Thanksgiving was last week.
Wasn't even on my mind.
I don't even understand that. I'm sure there's a history to it.
There is, of course, there's history to it.
Yeah. I'm sure you know a bit about the history.
Let's not get into it.
Nah?
Let's not get into it. I mean, I don't know why you're so obsessed with it.
Bro, you know what it is, bro? Obviously, this period of time, is, there's all of these kind of quote unquote holidays, and we're obviously not allowed because it's not in our religion to celebrate these holidays. But you do feel kind of festive.
Sorry?
Huh? What? I'm just saying I feel a bit festive.
You feel
bro.
festive?
Like the holiday season.
Yeah, you can feel cozy.
That's all I'm saying. Is I feel a bit cozy.
Do you know what? Embrace it, man. because
Nothing to do with.
Forget the actual thing. Just enjoy it because it's a lovely time of year,
I
bro.
like winter.
It's a nice time of year, man. Get cozy.
Ice skating. Hot chocolates.
Yeah, warm apple juice.
Daddy's been having a lot of hot chocolates.
Have you? Yeah.
I've been having a bit too much chocolate.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm losing it, man.
Losing what?
Everything.
Sorry about my voice, man.
Yeah, your voice sounds a bit hoarse, Sam.
That sounded a bit hoarse. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not the strongest. It's not the strongest.
It's not as strong as it's been, is it?
Nah.
So what happened? Is it because of the winter?
Woke up today and my voice is gone. Yesterday it was croaky. Felt a bit ill. Woke up. And it's like this. I've obviously just sat here for 2 hours talking to your brother as well. So I'm kind of like, when I first arrived here, I said salam to him, and my words didn't come out. He looked petrified. He was like,
Really?
"What?" Yeah. But a little warm drink. Thank you for making me a coffee, by the way. Where is it? A little warm drink fixes a little.
See, I did offer you a coffee, and you said no. I just had one, and then you drank mine.
Nice
so
coffee. Nice coffee.
you are very welcome. And bro, do you know what? You're welcome for the medicine that I got you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
No, bro, this isn't a thing where we list off the good deeds that we do for each other.
I'm not listening to anything. Thank you for you brought me some day nurse on request, and I do appreciate that.
And but you requested day nurse, but I would have got you something else.
What would you have got me?
Well, because you're a horse, I would have got you. What?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying because you're a horse, I would have got you maybe. I actually, so I got the day nurse, and then I saw a vocal zone there, which is like for someone like yourself who's horse, and then I turned around and I saw it said like, £6 or something.
Oh, right. How much do I owe you for that, by the way? They're not cheap, are they?
You don't mean anything, bro. You don't mean. We'll talk about
it's a shame because they usually have day nurse, and they usually have end of the sachet. They've got night nurse.
Yeah.
They haven't got night nurse on them ones.
Well, you didn't answer the day and night nurse.
True, but I thought it came as standard, like a little 2 at the end after your busy day of the day.
You don't mind a little sleeping tablet, do you, Sam?
Not a sleeping tablet. It's night. It's called night. It's called night nurse.
Yeah, but it does put you to sleep, doesn't it? It's drowsy.
I'm not sure you would probably know more about that than me. Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I've been known to a bit.
Oh,
of
shock!
dryness.
Shock! You tried that one. So how's sleep going in general?
Sleep's going alright.
You getting much of it?
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've got a fairly.
Please don't lie. We don't promote that. Here.
Fine.
Don't lie at all. Just be honest. Just if you can, just be completely honest today.
Fine.
That'd be nice.
I don't mind the like 4 a.m. period, 5 a.m. period because I tend to wake up early. I mean, I don't wake up as early as 4 a.m. But before I was a dad, I would try and be up 5:30-ish. Ideally, in an ideal world. So if you're saying to me, would I rather be up at 4:30 to kind of feed him and stuff, or be up at the 1 a.m. 2 a.m. one, then well, you're going to catch me at 4:30 all day long.
So still sticking to getting up at that time and staying up.
Fairly. So because at first, obviously, when he was here, we kind of thought let's like help each other as much as possible, and so we kind of both wake up at the same time, and obviously there's like a procedure because we didn't know anything. We were such new parents, which we still are. So like just having two people focus on it was just a helping hand. So if my wife's feeding him, then I can change his nappy quickly, and just or like if anything needs to be done, a bottle needs to get ready or anything like that. So it was helpful. But then we quickly realised that there's no need for two people to sacrifice their sleep when he wakes up for a feed, because that's just silly, isn't it? At least one person can get some rest.
Yeah.
And so I basically said, look, you're a night person. She likes to stay up late, like naturally, and I like to sleep very early and wake up early naturally. So alhamdulillah, it actually worked to our advantage. Yeah. So then, because then for her, she'd probably much rather, or at least doesn't mind doing like 1 or 2, getting up at 1 or 2 a.m. Whereas me, I have no qualms getting up like 4 a.m, 4:30, 5.
So what time do you go to bed then?
In an ideal world, like 9:30, 10.
And in a real world, about that time.
10:30.
But you lay down about 9:30.
No, recently I've been laying down about 10:30. Actually,
down.
yeah.
Is that laying down, lights out, phone off? Everything?
Well, by the time when I lay down, I go sleep. Mate.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't play about when it comes to.
I hope
When
not.
I'm in the bed, when I'm in bed, I'm asleep.
I hope so. Yeah, sleepy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been good, man. Because like, alhamdulillah, look, like you just mentioned on ozone, because I kind of got here just for that bit. You can never put into context what a mother does for their child,
No.
and we as men are blessed, or to like, in like as in we kind of have it easy in the sense that we can go to work, and I know that's also not easy. You have to work hard and you have to earn money for the household and stuff. I'm not saying that that's not easy, but it's definitely harder raising a child at home. Definitely,
It's a different kind of work, and yeah, I'd have to say it's definitely easier. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I said it's harder and you said it's easier, but you're talking about.
Sorry. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So because you know what, it's all okay when the baby is not crying or anything, or if the baby is crying but you kind of know why, so you can fix it, you can remedy it. He's crying, he's a feed, cool, feed him, khalas, he's done, back to. But when the baby's been fed, changed nappy, burped, he's warm, and he's still crying, that's a tough one, because it's like you just have to like try and cuddle him, and it's hard because sometimes you just go
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
props to all mothers out there, man, because mothers definitely put in way more work generally. Obviously there's different situations everywhere, but generally, in my experience anyway, you can't even hold a candle to is that the saying, you can't hold a candle to it? Yeah, you can't hold a candle to a mother,
You can't hold a candle to a mother.
something like that. You can't even lace her boots.
Oh.
Heard that one?
No, I've not heard either of them.
Like
Lace the boots.
when like a boxer laces his boots.
Yeah,
to
no,
get ready for a
I get
fight.
it. I've just not heard it before.
And so, like, if I was like, oh, I can't even lace your boots, like, I'm not even worthy of lacing your boots,
Yeah.
let alone.
I I mean, all those kind of sayings aside, I definitely think mothers have got it worse, in the sense that it's a lot more difficult being at home with the child all day, for real. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it says on the tin.
What?
Sorry, I just wanted to add another thing in. I've got a hat.
Oh yeah, look.
Can I tell you a story about it?
If you must.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a story about this hat. Since it became winter, I haven't taken it off.
When you came in, you weren't wearing the hat.
Yeah, I know.
So I thought we weren't going to lie on this episode. So what you mean is you've worn it a lot.
Generally,
You've worn it a lot.
every day. You know why?
But when
bro?
you came in for the first hour of meeting you, you haven't had it on. So
Doesn't mean I didn't wear it today.
you take it off as you get into the building.
Mm-mm. Not normally. Listen, bro.
Usually it's on. Sorry.
Okay, usually the hat's on. Shall I tell you why?
Go on.
I have the world's weakest immune system. I'm so
I can
weak,
believe
bro,
that.
with my immune system, yeah? And I haven't been getting bad because I've been wrapping up properly. I've been wearing a hat every day, wearing a big coat, and I'm
Scarf?
loving it. No, all those scarves are good, man. A
Yeah.
good scarf.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Makes
no
a
to
difference,
it.
doesn't it?
Yeah. You can't...
It's gotten cold recently, hasn't it?
it's gone really
Everyone's
cold.
saying it. It's gotten really cold.
The other day, I was... I woke up in the morning because I sleep closest to the window.
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning and my chest felt like ice.
Really?
Bro, just my chest. I had like this phlegmy cough and all sorts, man. It was horrible
nice.
because of the
Because of
cold.
the cold, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the cold is why I'm feeling a little bit rough, to be fair, mate. Yeah. I think it's because I was out in the cold. I could
Yeah,
feel it at the
definitely.
time. I was thinking, I need to
But
be
you're not
in.
wearing a coat. What about
I was
your
wearing a coat. I was wearing
What
What are
about
you
your coat?
doing? Why are you doing that?
What? No, what about that coat? The big coat you have.
I was wearing it. It was cold. I was still cold.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that would keep you warm?
Well, you would think your Canada Goose one keeps you warm.
It's not Canada Goose though.
Goose Canada, whatever. Goose Canada is it?
It's like Canada Zanetti or something.
Okay. Well, that warm jacket, does that work? Would you recommend it?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Mm.
It's a lot cheaper than a Canada Goose. Paid about 100 quid for it.
That's still quite a lot of money.
For not really for a coat. Especially when Canada Goose costs about $1,000. How much is the...
What
we'll
you do-
talk about it another day. Talk about it another day. So look, we've changed the sign in the office. Now, it's not completely finished because there's obviously nails here that we've painted black and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because we're making this office adaptable for Omar to do his podcast as well.
Yeah.
But all in all, it's really nice. But it doesn't. The camera doesn't really show how nice it is.
Does it
I don't
not?
think.
Not pick it up as much.
No, and also, I think I could have got a bigger one.
I agree.
I'm a bit
Yeah, I
upset
like
about
it. I
that.
like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
It is what it is now.
I like it, man.
Yeah, and we got a new addition behind you.
Can the camera see?
Yeah, the camera can see it.
That's fantastic.
No, you don't need to move out of the way.
Okay, it's there.
Yeah. Well, you don't need to be by the way though.
Just normal. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. There's a lot of canvases around, isn't there?
There is, isn't it?
I like those ones. Will we never use them again?
I really like them. I don't know.
I love them.
Same.
Don't refute them. They're great. That one on the window is fantastic.
Yeah.
I really love. That's my favourite one.
It's frustrating that we got because I kind of almost prefer the canvas, but I was sticking to it because it is an upgrade because it's like lettering. It's like it's the 3D sign that comes out of the wall. But like I said, I would just wish I got it a bit bigger. But I'm not gonna live in regret.
For now, if you ever want to upgrade it in a few months' time, well, it is what it is.
Shall I show you what show you what else?
Please.
Shall I show you what else I got?
Yeah, go on then.
So I bought this thing. I'll give you context to it before I show it to you.
Go on then.
I thought it was like a really big metal plaque that like they have in like retro coffee shops.
Okay.
Because I thought it would look nice in our studio because our podcast called Freshly Grounded, isn't it? And I'll show you what came in the post.
Okay.
There you are. It's a bit small.
Always fresh brewed coffee.
It's nice, but I expected to get this, but massive, like a coffee shop sign.
Did you not check the size?
I think it drilled. Obviously not.
Well, you didn't check the size.
Nah. But that would look nice, innit? Come on, bro. That looks good there.
Doesn't.
It doesn't.
No.
Yeah, you're right. I guess.
I think it looks good there. Under my feet. That's good. Really good. Creative as always. I'll rate that. No, this is fantastic. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it out.
Yeah, the weight of your actions are heavier than your words.
Yeah, 'cause people listening, I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we have a canvas behind Sam, a new canvas in the studio, and it says the weight of your actions are heavier than your words. We got that because I thought that we're doing a podcast. Every time we record, we're in here, we're using our words, and it's worth reminding ourselves that we have to back up our words with actions. All good talking, good, but
Talk is cheap, they say, or talk is
cheap.
free. Some people say.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta
Walk the walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's a reminder for that.
Yeah.
And I had to get that checked by a few people.
You did. You said.
Yeah, I got it checked by a few people because I didn't want to say anything that was like a bit off Akida wise, like because it says the weight of your actions are heavier than your words. So I didn't want it to seem
I
like
your, yeah. Got the thumbs up.
Yeah, I got the thumbs up from. I went when Mufti Munir was here as well.
Yeah.
I got to check with him and he really rated the saying.
Amazing.
So then I put the order in then.
Did you ask after you got the all clear?
Yeah, I wanted to go first. Otherwise, spend money on it and then can't use it.
Yeah. That's
And,
great. New lights as well.
Yeah, new lights. But
lights.
what we're probably gonna do is figure out a way we can actually like make them nicer, like reflect on
the
thing. But for now, it actually looks really nice because it looks like the table is lit up purple.
It does, yeah. It looks great.
Yeah,
well done.
Right.
Well done, mate. So what's new with you?
Just had a child.
Yeah. Get back into work mode yet, or still?
Fully, bro. So I started work again last week.
How was that?
Amazing.
Was it? Yeah.
Oh,
Just be honest. Like, was it? Yeah. Of course you did. Like, it was really nice to get back into work.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Normal routine and that kind of stuff. Well, did you get a normal routine? Was it the same routine that you usually do?
No, I was all over the place.
Okay.
And I hate not being in a routine.
Yeah.
I was all over the place, man. But I enjoyed being. Alhamdulillah, I don't complain one bit.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, it's such a blessing from Allah that I was able to take so much time out.
How much time did you take?
I took just over a month off.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And I'm really happy about it because I got to
good.
spend quality time, and I ended up needing it because, as I mentioned, there was a lot of difficulty involved at the beginning. But at the same time, I'm a routine man. I'm a creature of habit, and just like we all are, we're all humans. Humans are creatures of habits, and I am the most habitual creature there is. I like a routine, and
Do you have that now back with work? A little bit more?
A little bit more, but I've also known what I have to be flexible with. Like, I can't guarantee I can be out of the house by a certain time every day.
Yeah, of course.
Because I said, look, let me take him off your hands kind of around Fajr time so that you can get some rest and have a bit of a later morning. So because I take him at that point, I don't want him to disturb his mum. And so I can't take him into the other room. I look after him, and if he needs a feed or whatever, I try and support in any way I can. And because of that, if he like hasn't settled in time or hasn't fallen asleep or hasn't taken a while to burp or something like that, then obviously that delays my shower, my breakfast and stuff. And so I'd get out of the house a tiny bit later. But again, I'm grateful to Allah that I have the ability
getting back.
Do you know what it is, bro? Getting back hasn't really changed apart from the fact that I want to get back.
Yeah.
That's what's changed.
The same
Because
time and stuff.
I've never had to get back I've never like had this like urgency of like, oh, I need to get back 5 o'clock, boom, I need to get back. Although I do like to keep that structure so that I can separate my times. But I can often end up working at the office for a bit. And even now, I do sometimes have to work a bit especially because I'm doing catch-up work from all the time I was off. But I'm eager to get home now.
Yeah.
So, like for example, the other day, I'll be working on this project that I'm doing, and it requires a lot of like editing and all this kind of stuff. And I'm the type of person who, when you start something, I have to finish it straight away because I don't know why. And normally, if I hadn't finished it, I would be like, you know what, I'm just going to stay at the office, get it done. Once it's done, it's done. It's off my head. But this time I was like, you know what, I can always carry this on tomorrow. I just want to go home. And it's the best feeling, man, going home.
For real.
Alhamdulillah.
Definitely. But as your little one, he probably hasn't got a routine, has he, in the sense of going down and things like that as much?
No. If anything, it's getting a bit harder now because, you know, when they're newborn, they sleep a lot.
Yeah, of course.
And then as they get tiny bit older, they start being awake for more time.
Yeah.
So it's obviously easy when, bro, all he was doing was sleeping.
Of course.
So if he wakes up, it's because he's hungry. That's it. It's the only reason he wake up.
Yeah.
If he's not hungry, he'll be asleep.
Yeah.
But now it's like sometimes he can just have a feed, but then just decide to stay up, which is nice because as I sent you the videos this morning, like you can kind of chill with him and stuff. But it's a bit more difficult because when they're awake, they need constant like attention or something. Yeah. It's fun though.
Are you going to try and mould a routine for them, like bedtime, all that kind of stuff?
I don't know how you do that kind of stuff, man. I'm so new to it. I have no idea.
True.
I don't know what age you get into a routine or what.
It's still so early, isn't it? It's just crazy baby time.
Yeah, I don't think I imagine that you don't get into a routine until at least like 6 months.
I'm just thinking it probably is like more so like when they leave your room and stuff, and you kind of get a bit more of a time when you put them in the bath, that kind of stuff.
I also think different cultures have different like practices with like
is he in your room?
With them leaving. Yeah, he's in my room.
How long for?
But we don't know, I guess.
Yeah, but when you say like, what's the cultural view on having the baby in the bed in the room? He's obviously in the side cot, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a side cot. He's got it's called the. It's not called a Chico next to me. It's called the Snuzz Pod.
Snuzz Pod sounds nice.
It's nice.
Sounds nice. But when you're saying culturally, what's an average time for you to let the kids stay in the room with you? You saying for longer or for less?
I think for longer. But I don't know.
Based
how
on
longer.
Got an example that you could say?
I don't know. I just think that because because we're not extremely cultural. So
of course,
I'm not sure.
You'll basically wait and see how it goes and make that decision based on what's right for you guys.
Yeah, we're not going to do it for longer. If anything, I want to be as short as possible because I like the idea of him being independent.
Yeah.
And so if anything, I want to do it at a decent time where he's like, and just training him and say, look, you have to go into your room now. And if you stay the whole night in your room, you know, you get something.
Those bribes will come later. 6 months, you just want to just put the little man down. Let him just...
Oh, no, 6 months, I think he'll still be in my room.
Oh, you will?
Oh,
8
I
months?
think so, yeah. Oh, I wouldn't know. I don't even know what an 8-month child is like, or looks like, or behaves like.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But I'd imagine 6 months definitely still in my room.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you guys, 6 months is...
No, it's not. No, not at all.
Oh.
It's not even a culture thing. I don't know. Maybe 6 months. My first one went into his room 6 months, 7 months, and then the second one 8 months. But no, like it wasn't. It was just.
I think that's quite early on. In terms of like what our
8 months, perhaps.
I don't know.
When you've shared your room with a baby for half a year, I don't know. I think it's time to let them be in their own room.
Yeah.
Changes your whole life though when they get in their own room.
Yeah, and I imagine that you've obviously got all of them camera things and stuff in it, like so you can watch them.
We had never had a camera one, to be fair. I had a traditional...
Oh, the sound monitor.
Yeah, we don't even have that anymore, to be fair. We've got nothing now. But you need that, it's essential.
Yeah, we don't have that right now because we don't need it.
Yeah. Well, don't get it then. Because my little one broke mine the other day.
Well, we'll need it when he gets to the room.
He broke... I know, but he broke the...
sound monitor? How?
Ripped the wire out the back somehow.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
You're the smallest one, Solomon.
Smallest one, yeah, the crazy one.
Is he crazy?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Always just doing dinosaur impressions, man. No. Yeah. He's mental. He's hilarious, but he's mental.
My nephew, there's two of them, and the younger brother, he's like that. He's like the younger ones.
Me and Owen were just saying, to be fair. I think you mentioned this before to me.
Maybe.
Yeah, because the older one is very calm, loving, easy, calm, and the other one seems to be a bit different. But it's definitely nice. I like to have that contrast between them.
I think you have, and I think naturally, like you'll have that.
Yeah, you'd hope so. Just change. It's just different personalities,
I don't
man.
think you'd have kids that have the same
Exactly same
personality.
personality. Nah, it's true.
Okay, well, I think that maybe our listeners are just sick and tired of us
Yeah,
here talking
I know.
about fatherhood
Our
now.
fathers, yeah.
We are, but
It's just like us.
it was
What's
so
been
new to
going
me.
on? All what's been going on is just kids, though, isn't it? That's just what's going on. Yeah, just
Yeah, it takes over your life.
It does,
in
yeah.
a good way.
It does, yeah.
I was late this morning to the office.
You had to go and fix a tyre, didn't you?
Well, you know, when they call you out, they call you out. You know what I mean?
Why have you done that accent?
Sorry?
Why did you do that accent?
What do you mean?
The accent changed from normal to
Did it?
what was it? What
What are you talking about?
the accent you just did
Right.
was different to your normal voice.
No, I'm just saying that I had to go change the tyre. So, little sister gives me a call. Says, got puncture in my tyre. And I
Yeah.
said, alright, come take a look, you know what I mean? Let me see what I can do about it.
Is that what you said to her?
And, yeah, I went over there and
Yeah.
I fixed the tyre.
You fixed it. Must feel pretty good today. What was wrong with it?
I didn't fix it. I just used the puncture repair kit.
Okay.
Temporarily
So you
got it
fixed
fixed.
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
good
got,
man.
I got
Well
it
done.
temporarily sorted while she could take it to the garage. Do you know what? With my little sister, I feel like the sense of responsibility,
Yeah.
especially now that I don't live with her, I feel the sense of responsibility that I need to be there for things like that. You know, you can't expect her to know how to sort a puncture tyre out.
No.
And I learned when I got a car, maybe when I got married especially, we always talk about this, about how much as a man you have to man up once you get married. Because it's little things that you can't go to your missus and say, oh, the new wardrobe came in, do you want to build it while I... You know what I mean?
I
You
know.
you just feel a bit like
I know, of
you should
course.
do it. So
Certain roles you need to do, yeah, absolutely.
yeah. So because of that, I very quickly learned how to build things, like little things, fix
I
little
remember
things.
your phase when you became the handyman and you got the tools and stuff.
Yeah, I've
I
still
remember
got
it
them.
well. Of course you do. You're a handyman now. You're getting phone calls about a car breaking down.
Yeah.
Can you come and help us? And you went and helped. It's
Well-
remarkable. You're that guy.
I'm that guy. I think. Do you know what I think is? I think that she's scared to tell Omar, so she told me. I think I'm the more lenient one.
Yeah, more approachable,
Maybe.
more lenient.
Maybe more lenient. Maybe more approachable. Like maybe he'd get annoyed.
I
at
would
her
have thought
for-
Omar's more approachable. I find Omar a lot more approachable.
I think it depends on different things. I think things that other people see as big that I don't.
Yeah.
I'm cool with because I'm
Right.
in the grand scheme of things, puncture tire.
Yeah.
Not that. If it's my puncture tire, don't get me wrong. I'm a stressful person.
Yeah.
But if someone else is like, oh, I've got this big problem with my puncture tire, whenever it's other people's problems, I can see.
Look at it very rationally,
I can look at it
yeah.
very rationally. Whereas then other things though, I'm like, you know. Especially when it comes to things that I'm quite passionate about, like maybe on an Islamic perspective as well, I'm quite like, you know, this is important to me.
Yeah.
Like no candles, no birthday cake candles and stuff.
So birthday cake, but no candles.
You like lights? Yeah, it looks okay in the shot. It could look better, but what we're going to do is probably get a shelf installed here, so we can lie them all there and they can look up. That's the issue right now. I'm just going to get a long shelf put in. Yeah. We're just talking about who's more approachable, me and you actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because you didn't even know about the situation with the puncture tyre, did you?
No.
I was given the call though.
Yeah.
So I'm more approachable maybe.
No, you're definitely not.
I'm maybe less scary.
Yeah.
No, not man for the job, but maybe less intimidating. Maybe less intimidating.
I agree.
Maybe if you called it, would be in a bit of a situation like, why did you get yourself in that situation?
Yeah, and just maybe get someone else to sort it out.
Maybe she knew that Omar would be busy and you wouldn't be.
That's probably what it was. Yeah.
I'm
Probably
joking,
what
you're
it
both as busy.
You did the right thing. I admire you for that.
No, I didn't do much. So
I admire you for that.
no
admire you.
birthday
Yes.
cake, no candles at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. I was going to say, you're
But-
like, other than that, what you were going to say, you got cakes, fine, candles.
No. But the reason I say that specifically is because specifically the concept of, because look, we all have people around us who, for example, da'wah is a slow process, yeah, and this is evident. You know, you speak to anybody, they'll talk to you about the concept of how Allah, even when he revealed Islam, he done it in stages. And if you look at the da'wah of the prophets and stuff, peace be upon them, they use hikmah and wisdom, right? And so will you be an ignorant person to say that there's no one around you in your life who, for example, has or does celebrate birthdays? But as you get older, you become more wise, I suppose, with your advice. And but something that I'm like strict on with maybe the people around me is the candle situation, because yes, ultimately the other stuff is big as well.
Yeah.
But blowing on a candle and making a wish to a candle is shirk. You know what I mean? You're making dua to like what, and blowing it on a candle. The dua can only go to Allah. You know what I mean? So that's a big one, man.
Yeah, of course.
And so
innit? For real. Forget about the wishing, the blowing out and wishing. Forget that.
That's a madness.
Yeah. Yeah, pure shirk, isn't it?
Because there's stages, isn't it? Like
it's true, family. I hear you. I didn't really deep it on the wishing of the candles. I've done it for so long, but yeah, you make a wish, don't you? You close your eyes, and make a wish on a candle.
I never deeped it until I think somebody said it to me.
Yeah, you just said it to me and made me think about it like that.
You think, wow, why
there is that shirk everywhere.
Yeah.
There is that like major shirk. Do you know what I mean? Like proper, like fall into it. Like there's no like two ways around it. It's pure.
I imagine people telling their children like, all right, blow on this. Close your eyes, make a wish, and then blow on the candle.
Yeah,
like,
for real. I know.
Because what's a wish? A wish is a dua, bro.
For real. To the candle.
To the candle, bro. To the fire.
Yeah.
Mad deep.
Little thing like you go into a restaurant like Chiquitos, there's like a metal lizard or something at the front, and it says rub its head for good luck. It says everyone just rubs this fake metal lizard's head for good luck. Deep that one, it's just performing shirk before your food. What, you're rubbing a metal lizard for goodness?
Is that in every Chiquitos?
Don't know, man. I've just seen it a few times, maybe.
What is Chiquitos? As in what kind of munch
Mexican restaurant.
What do I've never been there?
There's quite a few of them.
Yeah, I know. I always see it, but I've never been intrigued to go into Chiquitos.
I used to go there. I haven't been there for years. But
All like burritos and stuff.
Burritos, tacos, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
There's a document on Netflix about a documentary on Netflix.
Document.
Yeah, you go. There's a PDF. There's some documentary on Netflix that talks about about how Taco Bell ruined tacos, and about how Mexicans, what a true taco is like, obviously it's like the culture in Mexico is one of their foods, right?
Yeah.
And they were talking about how it's actually like offensive what Taco Bell came and did, and how they kind of mainstreamed the taco, and what Taco Bell create in the eyes of like a traditional Mexican. That's not even a tobacco. I keep almost saying tobacco. That's not even a taco.
Taco. Is that on the same grounds as a typical Ruby Murray, a typical curry house in England wouldn't be authentic curry?
Maybe. I've never been, and I don't think you'll find any Asian who's ever been to a curry house.
I've been to curry houses with Asian people.
You used to live in St Albans.
Where did I go with you once?
Not a curry house.
Grill. Really?
No, we wouldn't have gone to curry house.
Nah, why?
What?
You just do it. It's offensive
It
to your
makes no sense.
Offensive, as in like.
Not offensive, but like.
Generally, it's Asian people making it and stuff. Generally, a curry house.
But when you say curry house, because I would go to a curry place, but like.
All I know is a curry house is for me just an Indian restaurant.
Yeah, I would go to. I've been to loads. But not like a curry house. Like what I'm thinking of those like curry houses that are like curry and a beer kind of, those kind of spots.
Okay, no.
Do you know what I mean?
About like a curry.
If you're saying like like a taste of Lahore, do you know what I mean?
No, I'm talking about like a normal curry house in St Albans.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay, fine. What? Because it's more for Goro and just. But more in like the atmospheres and like I don't know. I don't associate it. Obviously, you go out on a Friday night to a curry house. It's a certain kind of thing, but just a general Indian restaurant.
Yeah, I'd go to a general.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It's not about it being Gora.
No, but you were saying about having the beer and stuff. That's a very traditional like.
That's what I think of when someone says curry house.
Yeah, that's exactly. But you should assume the best of me when I'm talking about the curry houses I've been to. Just normal, like a normal Indian restaurant.
Oh no, I'm not saying that you would go into a place like that.
No.
Yeah, I don't know actually. Maybe
a normal Indian restaurant.
Yeah, I've been to a normal Indian
innocently like a normal Indian restaurant. No like, no cobras, no lager, just Indian.
No,
food.
not even beer, but like I'm thinking like a curry house. Like for example, up the road from here,
Yeah.
there's a curry house.
What's the? I think maybe let's just make it easy. Indian restaurant.
Yeah, Indian
Yeah.
restaurant.
'Cause I'm not trying to confuse things. I'm talking about Indian restaurant.
Yeah, bare Indian restaurants.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm there.
You're like, no, I don't go to the places you go because of.
No,
I'm
no,
not-
I don't assume that you go to places where you get a curry and a beer.
No, of course not. Although most of them serve beer, don't they?
Not any of the one I've been to.
Good.
Because I
You go south. Where do you go?
yeah, like south,
proper,
like a Pakistani
yeah,
kind
Pakistan
of.
places.
You know what I mean? That's all I've really known about.
Yeah. So I don't know them ones
Spots.
there. I don't know them ones there.
Because if you were to say there's a curry house in St Albans,
You assume.
I would assume
It's a shame. Should assume the best of people.
I should.
You know, Mahi's uncle works there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
We went there. We had a dinner the other week. It was nice.
Did you hear? How did you feel about that text that I sent you the other morning?
The text you sent me the other morning. What did it say?
I sent you a text about 4:30 in the morning the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, a few people asked me. I didn't hear anything.
Well, did you feel like, oh, he cares about me?
Nah, I just felt like you were trying to find out what was going on.
Wow.
It was weird having a nice social text message from you. I've not had one for years. It was nice to
What
say.
do you mean?
Just a nice general, not like saying, where are you? Or freshly grounded tomorrow. It was nice, just like, hey, bro. It was lovely.
Because obviously, what happened?
What was that? Sonic Boom.
Yeah, Sonic Boom. So what
What's
happened
Sonic
is,
Boom, though?
I was awake at that time because it was about 4:30 in the morning, and
I assume you were up with your son.
yeah,
Yeah. You went in a curry house, were you?
I was awake with my son, and I heard like that, like a big boom.
Boom.
Yeah, just it was very. Do that again. No, do that again, Sam. Very similar. Was it you? Your voice has come back. Yeah, so I heard a boom. I kind of looked to my window and I was like, wow, I think the radiator just kind of had like a bit of a shake or something.
Really?
So I thought it was a radiator.
You felt, oh, right. But you felt like there was a force to it. Or the force made the
It was
radiator.
like that. And I was like, oh, my radiator must have just done something. Like, you know, sometimes the water in your radiator is frozen and then when it's really cold
Loosened,
outside. So I thought it was that until I get a text from Omar a couple of minutes later saying, did you just hear that like explosion sound? I was like, what? Because Omar doesn't obviously live with me.
Yeah.
So he's in a different yard.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh, everyone's radiator is now joking. I thought, right, something's happening, and then he was like, look, go on Twitter and it's trending. Like everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, I saw that he
Bruv,
posted it.
and then there was people in Balham, people in East London, people in West, North, East, South, people in Hertfordshire, and saying that they just heard this bang. So everyone's like shook, like, raw, there's been like some kind of explosion. And this was like a day or two after the terrorist attack in London. So everyone's already on edge. And it's like, bruv, what is happening? You feel shook, bruv, because you can hear explosion next to your yard. And then Omar started hearing helicopters, and then on Twitter, the Hertfordshire Fire Department or something said like, we've been getting inundated with calls around the Hertfordshire area.
Yeah.
We're looking into it. We don't know what it is at this point. And so then that's when I texted you.
Yeah.
Because I
I
thought,
woke up to it.
I forgot that you moved.
I wasn't disturbed.
I forgot that you moved location.
Still Hertfordshire.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Come on, man. Not that far. I'm really around the corner from where I currently was. Not that far.
Oh, okay. So then I texted you and I said, hey, man, I just heard that boom. People saying it's from Hertfordshire. Hope you're okay.
Did you say, I hope you're okay?
Should I read the actual text? I don't know. That was maybe idealistic of what I was saying. Maybe it was like, bro, what was that? Allow it, bro.
You found it?
I'm looking for it. My landlord texted me.
Is it alright?
She's
Sorry. She alright?
yeah, she's fine. Okay, he goes. I just said he goes and look at myself. What about those videos I sent you today? Funny?
Yeah, they're lovely, man. Really enjoyed them.
Here you go. I said 4:43 a.m. on Sunday. Assalamu alaikum, bro. You good? Question mark. I heard this loud bang noise in my yard like half hour ago. Omar heard it too. People in East London saying they heard it and their whole house shook. And people in St Albans too. Hertfordshire Emergency Services. I sent you a long text at 4:45 a.m. didn't I? Hertfordshire Emergency Services are investigating. It's all over Twitter. People in Hertfordshire seem to hear it the loudest.
That was long.
That was loud. And it was really funny because it was like short bursts of sentences.
Yeah.
Heard this loud noise. Omar heard it too. Full stop. People in East London saying that it shook. Full stop. And people in St Albans. Full stop. That was my like emergency sentencing. Like,
Yeah.
just give him important info. Full stop. And then you replied back to me at 6:31 a.m. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Had an early night. Lol. Didn't hear a thing.
Wicked. I slept like a baby, bruv.
Just looking for the bit where it said thanks for checking up on me though. Nope, you didn't. That's fine. I just thought of you because I thought
I appreciate that. I do really, really appreciate
you're
that.
who I know in Hertfordshire, and I was worried about you and the kids,
Appreciate that.
especially the kids.
Hey Sam, can you book me in for Thursday, yeah? And how much is it gonna cost? How much is the haircut gonna cost me, please?
Oh no, it's fine. We were just doing a podcast. No.
You're on your phone,
No,
I
hold on a
thought.
second. No, just attend to that. Just attend to that. Someone booking an appointment with you for a haircut.
Abu Bakr Islam.
Yeah, but just attend to that. On
You know,
the
I would never
podcast.
usually play it, but I was wondering what the voice note was. He's after a haircut. That's fantastic.
And is he going to come to King's Cross or St Albans?
St
or what?
Albans, because he's after Midge, to be fair.
Okay.
He's after Midge, so try and book
Fine.
that in for him.
I am so Mahi
Yeah.
was speaking to me yesterday about Zachariah, and he said, "Oh, did you cut his hair yourself?" I said, "Yeah, man. I rang Sam just before I did it, and just quickly got a quick piece of advice, and then I went forth and prospered, you know." And I said, you know, moving forward as Zachariah gets older, I will get. Sam's got his hair. Huh?
Who?
Huh?
Who?
No, I just said that as Zachariah gets older, I get him to cut his hair.
When Zachariah gets older, you're going to get him to cut his own hair. Did you say?
I'm gonna get Sam to cut his
Sam.
Yeah.
There's no Sams who work at Men's Spa other than me.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking that.
I would do that, to be fair.
Yeah.
I would do that.
I said that
I
he
would
would-
do that. I would do that. I would do
I
that.
said that he would do it
I would
for
do that.
him and
I would do
not
that.
for me.
I would do it. Exactly.
Yeah.
I would do that, yeah.
Thanks. I knew you did it for him.
Yeah, not for you. I'll definitely do it for him.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Because both children are difficult.
I know.
So I thought I'll just one day
I'm
we'll shoot
dreading
the
it and I'm
podcast.
regretting saying yes, but I'll cut your son's hair when it's the time's right, for sure.
But and then what I'm also going to do is, when I get trims, I'm going to bring him to the barber shop,
Okay.
inshallah, so that he can
That'd
get
be
used to
nice.
the setting.
Yeah.
I experienced with my nephews, bruv. You put them on the chair. Ah!
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Nah.
So I'd rather him get used to it. Watch Daddy have a haircut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Yeah, man. So
Inshallah, that's
you
a
think
nice
about
idea.
these things, don't you?
You do, yeah. I can't say his hair at home, to be fair.
Yeah, I can imagine.
We tried it in the shop.
Doesn't work.
It does work, to be fair, but then he changed, like, he really went off for haircuts, so we just did it at home because it was easier, but I'm looking forward to him going to sit on the chair and getting a proper haircut. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I mean, why would you take him to the shop when you can just do it at home? Because you're.
And this is my argument.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's nice to be in that environment. Nice to sit on a chair. But you're right, there's no
It
real
is
point,
nice
is it? But
environment.
Missus always like, why don't you take him to the shop? But there's not really that much point, is there?
It was
Might as well just do it at home.
Yeah. Good environment in the shop though.
I'd like to think so. Try hard.
That's what.
Sorry.
Well,
Can you pass me that water from behind you, please? I'm getting... My throat's hurting more.
do you want my water? Okay, sure. Do you mind if we split it, or do you want all of it?
Give me all of it, please.
Do you mind if I just take a sip?
Just drop a little bit more in there if you can. I'm really thirsty.
I'm
So
just gonna.
thirsty.
I'm just gonna.
Now, Jake, have a little sip if you want.
No. I'm good. I'm
Good,
good.
because I was only joking.
So yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Back. So back to the festive season thing.
Okay, yeah.
I really enjoyed winter,
Yeah.
and one thing that I enjoy about winter is wrapping up warm.
Yeah.
Being cozy.
Yeah.
And hot chocolate, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to maybe doing ice skating.
Yeah, you should do that.
I did it about, I think maybe
I
last year.
actually remember you doing it.
You remember?
Did you do Somerset House?
No,
Natural History Museum?
Natural History Museum. Well, you
I do
remembered.
listen.
Yeah.
Told you I listen.
But this time I want to do this one. It's like some rooftop ice skating thing in London.
Blimey. I'm not sure. I've not heard of that.
I don't know where it is. I
Nice.
googled like the top places to ice skate in London.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do
Rooftop,
that.
yeah, that's a nice
Something
shout.
like that.
I wouldn't trust myself on the roof on ice skates.
Well, I'll tell you where it is, and maybe you can put yourself as well.
Where is it?
London somewhere.
Okay. You don't know
Local, bro. I can't remember, but it's
where. Local for you.
No, like if you're in Central, it's gonna be local. Localer for you
Sure.
probably. If you're at the old shop, cutting a bit of the old.
The what?
Is there a slang term for hair?
Hair. Just hair.
Really? If anybody would know, you would know.
Trimming is a more of a slang, easy word to say. Just getting trim, isn't it? Trimming.
Yeah.
There's no slang for hair, I don't know.
What other slang words are there for haircut?
I don't know. Trim.
Getting a buzz.
You can get a buzz if you want.
Yeah.
Don't say that around me though.
Okay.
A buzz, horrible. Trim, haircut, knitting up. I don't know.
Do you ever cut bald people's hair?
Sorry?
Do you ever cut bald people's hair?
As in they're completely bald.
Yeah, and,
No,
and
I
you
personally
just-
haven't got any bald people in my clientele, no.
Do people? in
Yeah,
your
we have
family-
got people who haven't got as much hair come in. So people like the service, people like the little clean ups, the little shape ups. Especially, I think, if men who are balding, I think if you can have that, still have that experience in a barber shop and that kind of feeling that you're getting looked after, I think it goes a long way.
I saw a guy in Men's Bar once who was just before me, and he was like really balding, and he basically.
It's really hot. You should be careful. You should be careful.
I'm not laughing.
You might wake up tomorrow and have no hair.
Yeah, I know, bro. Did you see what someone commented on Omar's picture?
No.
Omar put a post about me and him on his Instagram, and someone commented saying, "Oh, back when Faisal had a hairline." I was
Really?
like, "What?" That's really mean.
That's
Anyway,
mean.
so this guy got a haircut for me, and
Yeah.
he basically had no hair.
Okay.
And he came and he got a little zoom, and he left the seat looking exactly how he did when
I
he
think I know who you're talking about.
got the haircut.
Got
But
a beard shape up.
possibly.
Asian guy, was he Asian?
No.
Oh, no, I don't know who
no.
you're talking about.
Anyway,
Like I said,
so
bro,
yeah,
like
you
I said,
people
you
do
can
do that.
You can sit there and laugh at people who haven't got as much hair, or you can say, actually, no, it's just nice to get in the chair, little service, little. Do you know what I mean? Everyone deserves a haircut. Makes you feel amazing. I'm just talking to Omar about how a haircut makes you feel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm losing hair, so
Well, you had a haircut yesterday.
Maybe
how was it?
maybe-
Haircut.
maybe
how
I'm-
was the haircut?
maybe I'm being bitter because
How
I'm
was
losing my hair.
How was the haircut that you got?
It's the best
yesterday?
haircut I've had.
So no more. Don't need to hear anything else.
Okay. No? You sure?
Fantastic. Done.
Can I?
Job done.
Fine. Okay.
Job done.
We'll leave it there. You got a haircut.
Yes, I've got my hair shorter again. Yeah.
Back to the original.
Back to
the OG days.
You could say that.
Yeah.
You could say that. Yeah. Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when?
Back.
Look at that.
Sure.
Look at that.
More
Ladies
me.
and gentlemen, let's make sure you got the right shot.
More me, I think.
Oh, look at that, ladies and gents. Samuel Palmer.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went short again.
How does that feel?
Feels good, man. Feels more me, bro.
It's funny
Because you weren't a supporter of my longer hair. It was funny. Two people that I actually listened to. I mean, I remember you saying you thought it was nicer shorter. Also, my missus wasn't a fan of my longer hair.
I was going to say, the
That's
two
why I said-
most important people in your life,
Yeah.
your wife and me.
I appreciate honesty, so it almost feels like some people have just been maybe more honest. But that's why I sent you a picture when I had it cut straight away, because it was nice to feel short for myself. And yeah, I'm going to probably keep it short, bro. Yeah.
I think it looks lovely, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Really suits you, short hair.
Thank you, bro. I think it's more me. I
Yeah.
got it to my desired length. Obviously, I told you, I made an announcement on the podcast about it. I was going to grow it, make sure, where I got the length I got it to, the amount of maintenance that went into it. I was like, nah, I'm not having it.
Really, is it maintenance?
Blow drying and stuff, bro. Yeah.
Some would argue that having short hair is more maintenance.
I
because
know
you
they
don't
would
get cut
argue.
more often, right?
Yeah, but I'd rather get more frequent haircut, because I'm in a position where I can get more frequent haircuts than have to blow dry my hair. No, it's just let's just be honest. I don't struggle to find a barber. I speak to barbers every day, so I can easily get a haircut. Is my point. Yeah, blow drying it and getting it into shape. It was long, bruv. So alhamdulillah, back.
I remember back in the day when one of the worst things about your industry is that there's always these people who try and create products that are like solutions, like they just what's the word, like
For balding, you mean?
no, they like just products that are like all-in-one products, but they never work, kind of thing, right? Like you can't replace going to the barbershop, getting a nice trim, right? But then did you get all
You
these
can't
different
replace getting
companies?
a good haircut.
Right.
You can't replace getting a good haircut, because anyone knows when you've had a good haircut. It doesn't mean you've had anything crazy, but one that works with your face shape. The shape up's nice. Everything works. You know when you look in the mirror when you've had a nice haircut. It looks aesthetically, it looks correct.
Yeah.
So I'm just backing your point. Your point. You can't go on.
And I remember back in the day, there was this really prominent advert that would come on like almost all videos, and it was of there's like self haircutting tool
Yeah.
where like it comes with a mirror. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's still about, yeah.
Oh, really?
People do it. People do a good job, to be fair. Like I see barbers do it like an immaculate job.
With that product.
With those mirrors, yeah. But
Josh said he cut his hair once, and he's looked really
Josh has
good.
cut his hair loads of times, his own hair. I used to cut my hair myself all the time. In fact, I do cut my hair now a little bit, but not in the process where I have to fade it at the back. It's It's a good idea if you're a barber, you know how to cut hair. It's a good idea, but doing a self haircut on yourself depends what hair you've got, but it's a bit crazy sometimes. Might as well go and get a haircut. Everyone is after different things in life though. Not everyone wants to go and to sit and get in the barber shop and get a haircut. Some people might just shave it themselves.
It's a nice vibe though. Go sit in the hair.
Yeah, nice.
I had a really nice experience. The time before my last haircut.
Yeah, you're saying
yeah. Not the one that I got yesterday. The one before that.
It was a nicer experience. It was a Monday.
No. I'm not saying it was nicer. I'm just saying that was a really nice experience.
I remember you saying we spoke about it on the podcast. I told Owen that we spoke about it. He was really grateful that you liked it so much.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's good. I like my little chats with Owen. Like he tells me about his how his house search is going.
He's got a house.
He's got his house now.
He's doing really well.
And then he put a gym in the balcony, and then it started raining, and then so he had to stop having a gym.
I
in the
didn't
balcony.
know that. I didn't know that, to be fair.
Well, you should inquire about your staff a bit more. Hey
Sorry?
Owen, it takes 2 seconds to say, hey Owen, how's the balcony in your
Didn't
flat?
realise. I knew you had a balcony. Didn't realise I had a gym on the balcony.
Yeah, put a bench there. Would you like a home gym? That's the dream,
I
isn't
think
it?
it's nice to have a home gym. Yeah.
That is the
It's
dream.
healthy. It's nice to have a little set of weights at home. Like even if you're not going to do a full workout, it's just nice to have a little set of weights at home. But yeah, having a home gym would be nice.
I don't have a set of weights at home.
You don't.
I have quite a small, cozy flat.
You could definitely fit. Nah, you don't want to overburden that place with weights.
Where would I put weights? Where would I do with it?
Second room, far left.
That's gonna be Zachariah's room.
Not at the minute.
It'd be nice. It's got all his clothes and stuff in it.
You won't mind a little weight.
We've got a nappy changing station there now.
Nice. Is that where you change all the nappies?
Yeah. Oh man, no one told me how stinky nappies are.
Bruv, come on, man. It's
Oh
not,
my god.
It's not the nappy that's stinky. It's the thing inside it.
No, but you know, so we got this nappy bin, yeah, the most useless. I shouldn't say it's useless because it was a gift. Anyway, we've got this nappy bin. So you change the nappies, put it in the nappy bag, chuck it in that bin. Doesn't help, bruv. As soon as you open that nappy bin to empty it, the nappy bin.
Get that thing out of the yard straight away.
Bruv, on a daily, bruv, I'm taking them out.
Yeah, get that thing out of the
You
yard.
know, babies' nappies, yeah, they don't even taste. They don't even taste of.
Oh wow. Blimey.
They don't even smell like regular human
No,
waste.
it's not.
They smell
Especially
like
at that age, yeah.
cheesy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, enjoy it, mate, because when it goes to the real one, you know about it, boy. You know about it. They're not a nice thing. I don't want to talk much more about nappies. They're definitely not a nice thing. You're cleaning someone else's toilet up, you know. But get that thing out of the yard. Don't collect those things because you can smell it. You can smell it. Get it out. Get it out of the house.
Yeah, it's out.
Please. In fact, just open your back door and just put the thing out there. I don't care if the neighbours are a bit prang. Get the thing out of the yard, please.
I take it out on a daily. Can't do more than that, can you? Once a day in the mornings, I take all the
Depends
bins
how
out.
many nappies he creates.
Yeah, I suppose. If I'm on my way out, I'll probably take one out. But generally,
I could talk about this subject. Obviously, I deal with it, but I just I'm not going to. Yeah, because ultimately, what we're talking about is someone going to the toilet, kid or no kid. It's not a great. I don't think it's great podcast chat.
Sorry, it's a bit of a journey. A journey. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, got some good news for you, Sam.
Brilliant. I need some. Go on.
If you are a man who is into your football,
No, not at all.
no, okay. I got nothing for you then.
You don't like football, do you?
Not one bit.
What news have you got?
I was just gonna say that Amazon Prime, there's a few good football matches. They got a few Premier League football matches if you have Amazon
You
Prime.
know, I thought you quite liked football. I thought you were quite into it. That's what you.
Is it the World Cup? If it's the World Cup, I'm into it. I'm into anything at World Cup.
You got an event coming up soon, haven't you? Football event.
Oh, yeah, I have. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm hosting an event with some Premiership footballers.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that thought behind it. To be honest, I think it's great.
Yeah, it's very great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy running it, Ebador. He's a real football fanatic.
Yeah.
And he's a great businessman. And this guy can network with anyone and everyone. He just sent me a text the other day. He's chatting to Tyson Fury's uncle who's promoting the event. He's like, yeah, I'll put you in touch with him if you want. He's just
Tyson Fury's uncle's promoting that event.
Yeah, he pushed it out a bit and stuff like that. So he's got really good connects, man. And so, yeah, man. Hopefully he could put us in touch with a few people for Freshly Grounded
Nice.
as well.
Yeah.
Freshly Grounded got Twitter yesterday,
I noticed.
but their only Twitter username, Freshly Grounded was available.
Yeah, so you
we had
grounded
to-
freshly.
Yeah, I didn't do it. They automated it.
Really?
Yeah, they just gave me Grounded Freshly. And I tried changing it to Freshly_Grounded, which
Yeah,
would make
yeah.
sense. But that's too many characters.
Really?
Yeah. So our Twitter name has to be twitter.com/grounded freshly. But
It's gonna yeah. Who's freshly grounded?
some kids,
Kids.
they haven't tweeted since 2013. It's a joke. Sorry.
Blimey. Do you still tweet?
Nah. Do you know why we created a Freshly Grounded Twitter?
Go on.
I realised that loads of people tweet about Freshly Grounded.
Yeah. You don't
Loads.
obviously get to see it.
You don't never see it. People always like, oh, Freshly Grounded, loads of podcasts. They recommend it to people and stuff. And
We've just got our Menspire Twitter going again, to be fair.
oh, that's good.
Yeah. Relevant. People use it.
Yeah.
You've got to stay relevant, don't you? You've got to stay online, mate. How's your social media relationship?
So from who's the tweet from Inspire?
Sorry?
Who tweets from Inspire?
Someone new.
Yeah.
Why? As in the person who runs the Twitter account now?
Yeah.
Someone new.
Who's the Twitter? Who's the
Someone
tweeter?
external is now looking after that area.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Can't do it all, can you?
No, you can't. Did you get anything from the Black Friday sales?
No.
Same. Oh, that's a lie.
Shock.
I lied.
Shock.
I lied.
Shock. What did you get?
So Zachariah needed some new baby grows.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Gonna grab some baby grows.
That's nice. So you got something for your son.
Yeah, I didn't get anything for myself.
Good.
I went to Zara,
Mm.
the website online, grabbed myself what I thought was a whopper of a deal on baby grows.
Mm.
Turned out I bought vests.
Ah, you numpty.
What an idiot.
You numpty.
They arrived yesterday. Let's level over the package. He doesn't need vests, mate.
Is he not?
He's baby grows.
Send them back.
He's got them now. I'll make use of them. Listen,
Order
long
some
to
more.
send them back.
Order some more.
Order
Baby
some more.
grows. Order some baby grows. Yeah.
Yeah. No, then someone gifted us some. It's because he grew out of his size quite quick.
Fine.
Yeah,
I didn't touch the Black Friday sale. I didn't go near it.
that's good.
But I knew if I looked at something, I would have got involved somehow. Because I noticed a lot of very, very good value deals, but I wasn't in the mood for it. I don't want anything to do with it, to be honest. So no, I really avoided it.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
all I got. I saw a nice jacket for him as well, like a nice Parker jacket, but it wasn't in his size.
From Zara.
Yeah,
We get all our boys stuff from Zara. Lovely
Really?
jackets, man. Yeah.
they're a really nice coat, but
Really
it
nice
was like,
jackets. We got a Parker, the black one.
no, blue. It's probably
Oh.
the same one, but blue.
It's
But-
got like
Yeah,
and
the
like,
fur.
yeah, that's what Solomon's
Yeah.
got, a black one.
It's really nice,
Yeah, it's
right?
lovely,
But
man.
they only had it in, I think, like 12 months something. It's just way too. We can cross that bridge. Well, I think they had 6 months, but by the time he's 6 months, it'll be summer.
Right.
So I didn't get it.
But Zara's got some nice clothing for kids, man.
They had a good sale on. Only a very
Yeah.
very small sale, but
Yeah.
they had a decent sale on. But everyone now, I didn't buy anything.
I got a candle for Mrs. actually, which was a good deal. But
Joe
it
Malone?
wasn't on the Friday. No, it wasn't Joe Malone. It was Diptyque.
Do you know what that is?
No, I know you wouldn't think you would, but it's one of the strongest smelling fragrances. Really nice candle. So I got that, to be fair. But it wasn't on the Friday, so it wasn't really part of it. When you say Black Friday, do you mean the actual Friday? Did I indulge, or just kind of throughout? Because I've noticed
No,
that
I'm just talking about the sales. The
I've got-
sales that have happened this past weekend.
I did go into one sales, yeah.
What did you get?
I went to Nike actually and got a few really like well priced few bits. Just a
Cool
few
shit,
bits,
yes.
running bits to run.
Oh, do you run now?
I do run now. I've always run, but not always as much as I'm running. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm running. I like running a lot.
Oma bought me some Nike gear recently.
Yeah, what did you get?
He got me loads of things. So I went to his house and he was like, "Oh, bro," and he just came upstairs. He was like, "Oh, just wait here a sec." And he came upstairs with a massive bag from Nike. I was like, "Bro,
Stuff that didn't fit him or stuff for you?
Nah, brand new stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he goes because basically I was complaining to him about how I feel like I've lost my motivation for the gym,
Right.
and I feel like I put on a lot of weight since like preparing for the baby, and then the baby's in. I've lost my routine and being at home and all that kind of stuff. And so he said he was like, I know what it's like, and like sometimes just having like fresh gym
Yeah,
garments
for
will
real.
motivate you.
Yeah.
And so he bought me like a
Oh,
whole
nice.
bunch of fresh gym garments, bought me fresh gym trainers, everything so nice.
Oh,
of him,
what a
man.
nice gesture.
Yeah.
Nice. You been to the gym? Have you- have you-
Yeah, I
have
went
you-
this morning.
Did you? Yeah, mashallah, that's
Yeah.
great. But I know you've been training, man. You always say this like, you always
No,
like.
but I'm not training how I want to be training.
Okay,
There's
fine.
a
But you're
difference.
active. You're going to the gym.
I went to this morning, yes.
Okay, and you went last week. I saw.
Maybe once last week.
Okay, fine.
So that's once a week. You've caught me on the days that I've
Fine.
on.
But you're not feeling it.
I find it hard.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it. I'm demotivated. I don't enjoy it. The list can go on. I'm a completely changed man. Can people change? Yes, I have done that. I'm a changed
Nah,
human.
you're just going through a
I
little
hate,
patch.
I hate social media, and I don't train at the gym. I don't like gym
I know,
training.
that's all your life was for such a long time as well.
It was just social media and gym.
Things will change, man. Things change, man. We go through, bruv, you just had a kid. I think you got to focus on that, to be honest. It does throw you well off, though, when you have children, man. It knocks you, like, spins your life upside down sometimes, bro. You get it back, man.
I just don't enjoy the gym, man.
You will, though. When you get
enjoy
back
the
into
gym?
it. I do, actually. If I have a PT, I actually love it, bro. I do really love it.
What about if you went by yourself?
No. Not so much. 'Cause I know I won't get a great session. I know. Obviously, I don't.
Do you think you'd quit on yourself?
Yeah, of course, man. I'm not very good at training by myself, bro.
Yeah, I did that today. I quit myself today.
And I feel like I cheat myself when I go to the gym by myself. I can do cardio easy. I can do kind of like, can get my weights going. But I feel like if I'm training by myself, man, I give up too easy. I don't push myself. I think it's better for me. I like to train with someone who can.
Same, but PTs are so expensive.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. If it was cheaper and more convenient, I'd have a PT every single day. But obviously, it's not realistic. It's very expensive. But I do find the benefit.
PTs aren't that bad if you're using sparing like how you do. But if you were to have PT 4 times a week, which is how often it'd be good to train at the gym, then you're spending like a salary on a PT.
Yeah, you are, yeah. I think it's nice to try and. Fortunately, I've got a great PT who's a client and a friend of mine, so I kind of get niced up a little bit. But he's got people who train like every morning with him, like 6 a.m. every morning, and then go to London afterwards. That's what you want, though. If you can get in a financial position where you can pay for someone to train you, let's face it, it's not the worst thing to spend your money in. It's your health and it's an investment because you know you're going to get the results from it having a PT.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a lot of money. I'm not saying it's not a lot of money, but out of the things you can spend your money on, I quite admire people who put the money into kind of their health.
Yeah, you're right. I think if you were very wealthy, then being able to offset like £800 a month to be able to cover like 5 sessions a week, because realistically, even if you got a good deal, that's how much you're spending. That's on the basis of it's like being 40-50 quid a session, which a lot of PTs are not, by the way.
It's true, mate. Yeah.
So
yeah, it's not cheap.
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
Ultimately, you can find
bro,
friends who know how to train and ask to train with them. It's also something you can easily do, because it feels like I've had PTs all my life, but it's more or less I've been training with people like how you used to train, people who know what they're doing, and you naturally kind of feels like you're getting a PT session anyway because they know what they're doing. I suppose the people you're training with were all PTs, weren't they?
Yeah, but and I suppose have the opportunity, but they're so far.
So far, it's not as easy. Yeah.
I train with Omar, but the thing with Omar is that he's even more of a beast than me when it comes to mornings. I can't beat him, bro.
Nah.
Like he sets such a high standard. He could be at the gym at 5:30.
Yeah.
That's not happening for me. Sometimes he's at the gym at 5:30, bro.
I rate that.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Bro,
what time do you have to wake up to be at the gym?
He went to the gym and then he prayed Fajr. Like that's how early he went to the gym.
Trained before Fajr. I bet he felt great after that Fajr.
Yeah, he probably did.
He felt tired.
Who's that? Who got you back for Fajr?
I like watching Omar in the morning, mate. You can guarantee he's got a story going, and I think, wow, how's he achieved all this as I'm still asleep?
He's very motivated in the mornings.
Yeah, I rate that. I think I was just talking to him. He obviously knows that's his time when he's got his bit of time, so he's obviously just making the most out of it. Obviously got 2 kids and a missus. Was just saying that's the time he knows they're asleep, so that's my time. Obviously just knows that's his window.
What age do they start sleeping through the night, the kids?
Bro, it can change, man. I still have problems with mine, man. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Even the older one?
Not
Probably
really.
not.
He comes up. His new thing. He wakes up quite early and come and wake me up quite
That's
early.
nice.
Nah, it's not nice. It's too early.
How early? You're an early man.
I'm an early man, bro, but I do like sometimes I need to let that little snooze. Like, yeah, he'll come in early. He'll come in early sometimes. I have to go. This morning he came and got me. I had to put him back to bed. Then he started crying because,
How you been finding Fajr because it's been later?
It's been easier, man.
Yeah.
It's very easy. You can't really. Yeah, it's the easiest time of the year for us, man.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Although when you've got a busy day and you're out and about doing bits, fitting in Dhuhr and Asr in before Maghrib is not the easiest of tasks.
Yeah.
It's almost like that Dhuhr. It's almost like a morning thing for me now. You bang it, obviously it comes in quite early. But yeah, it's easy time of year for us, bro. Stop doing that with your face. You're squeezing your face, like pushing I'm trying to talk to you and you're sitting there like, no, relax.
I'm just listening to you.
Throwing me off. Yeah, it's good. It's easy, man. I can't complain. What about you? Where does that fit into? If you're up at 4:30, how does that fit into your routine?
Yeah, fine. Just
Easy.
I pray Fajr and then
Sleep?
No, I don't sleep.
You're just
Once
up,
I'm
aren't you?
awake,
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
awake.
Of
I don't
course,
sleep
yeah.
after that.
9:30 to 4:30, then.
It's idealistic saying 9:30. I haven't been in bed 9:30 in quite some time now.
Okay, fine.
I've been
More 11 o'clock, would you say?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
like 10:30.
10:30,
maybe.
yeah.
But Salah wise, I have caught myself once or twice praying Dhuhr a bit too close to Asr and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Because
It's quite
it's
easy
so-
to, man.
Yeah,
Which I think,
and when
what,
you're on your working
12,
day and
12,
stuff.
I think 12:40 or something, 1:40 or something, Asr comes in. 1:40
Yeah,
or something,
yeah,
so it's
yeah.
early, bro.
And but then after Maghrib, the good thing is that after Maghrib you got a lot of time,
Yeah. I know,
Got a
it's
lot
at
of
4
time.
o'clock, then you're suddenly kind of like,
Yeah.
I know.
which is nice.
Making sure that window in between that is kind of like you're just organised for it.
And I like that it gets dark early.
Yeah, I do. It's a bit depressing.
It is a bit depressing.
It goes down, I think, rah, should I be going home to bed? It's like 4 o'clock and 4:30 in the afternoon. It feels, that's all right, man. It's a nice time of year, bro. Good time to fast.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's mercy. That's easy for us, the believers in the winter, man. It's a lot easier, bro.
Yeah. Winter's my season.
Yeah,
man.
I prefer. I'm more of a winter man than a
It's
summer
mine,
man.
bro.
It's not yours. That's a strange thing to say, but it's definitely you enjoy it like me.
Yeah.
We both enjoy the winter.
Yeah. Summer has its benefits.
Like what? I don't
Long
like
days.
summer too much, man.
And, it gets sticky, doesn't
It's
it?
hot and sticky. Like it's all right, man. You've got whatever. No, it's good.
Summer must be good business for you.
Sun is beautiful. I love the sun.
Is summer good business? Does business? Does the seasons affect your business?
Slightly, but it's very
Must
steady,
be.
really steady throughout. But
Yeah, I can
December's
imagine.
obviously
Everyone always needs a trim in it.
yeah, that's it. That's the beautiful thing about it. And also, as obviously all my clients are men, and men generally are just like consistent. Like there's no, with women, for instance, when the recession came, I remember I worked in a hair salon. I remember it had such an effect on our industry. So many people were preventing getting their hair done and putting maybe a little bit more time between their haircuts. But the whole men, that's more like when I was in the ladies kind of side of things. With men like haircut is just vital. There's no kind of compromise. When you get a hair, you need a haircut, you get a haircut. Also, I think a lot of people, they're losing their jobs, and I think a lot of men made sure they kept up with their appearances by getting that haircut. It was just very interesting through the recession. I saw it really, I did see a massive effect on the industry. But now, bro, it's consistent. It's kind of quite good. December is obviously our best month.
Of course. Oh yeah, of course, because of the holiday season.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. I know America. I never considered that because it's not getting a haircut is not really seasonal, especially for men.
There's a lot of parties and people are very socially active through this month. So we
Yeah.
find a lot of haircuts. Like for instance, most of the boys are fully booked for Christmas Eve and stuff. Sorry, the 24th and that. Most of the boys are fully booked. A lot of people getting haircuts and stuff. New Year's obviously a busy time for everyone wants to look nice. So we like December.
I was away on that last December for that whole period. I was on that tour, the Mufti
Yeah.
tour. I'm doing it again this year.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be away again.
Okay, that's good.
But this time will be different because it'll be away from the kid for like 7 days, 8 days. Should be interesting. I imagine that I'll miss him.
You will miss him, yeah. You naturally do miss your children, but it'll definitely be something that you'll be happy with and you'll be fine with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice having that like yearly thing now, like having like a bit
It's
of a routine.
nice, yeah.
Yearly, different things happen different times of year.
Definitely.
Moonlighting.
Yeah, you are moonlighting a lot. It's good to see.
Yeah. I'm doing. I've got some nice things planned for Freshly Grounded though.
Like what? Oh, yeah, lighting shelf.
Lighting shelf. Yeah.
Anything else?
Prepping some things.
Cool. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Hopefully we can announce our event soon. Because let's be honest, we're doing another event,
Inshallah, yeah.
inshallah. There's no point hiding away from that bit. And next time we announce the event, we're not going to be able to say that we're doing that we got like this announcement that nobody knows about. We're going to have to say we're announcing our next event.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not ready to announce it, are we?
No.
Make
No.
dua for the next event, guys.
Yeah, inshallah.
Inshallah.
We also need it to be amazing, the next event.
Yeah.
It has to be better than any other event.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
We'll see, inshallah, what happens.
We shall. I trust you, FaZe.
I appreciate that.
I don't know why, but I do trust you.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I found that I don't know. I'm about to talk to you about sugar intakes, by the way, just to prepare you because there's absolutely no segue between what we were just talking about.
Mm.
But I found that now that I'm back into a routine, I'm intaking a lot less sugar as well, and a lot less my diet is cleaned up as well. And I think it's a case of when you're at home more, you eat more. You just eat more, bro.
I think a lot of comfort foods at home as well.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah. When I had my first boy, but there was so much stuff in the cupboards. Also, because we have quite a lot of guests coming around and things like that, you want to be able to offer someone a tea and biscuits or whatever.
Gosh.
But I'm not gonna lie, man. That's actually where I originally slipped off. I remember the pictures of me like the night of my boy, and how slim I was, and I remember it deteriorated from that, bro. Because I remember starting comfort eating, like remember I had to then start organising the dinners, obviously, and things like that. So I remember slipping into takeaways, bad food, eating, like nibbling on things. Yeah, I slipped off, definitely.
Bro, that's the number one thing, is that people have been coming around to see the baby, and I'm just always making sure there's biscuits and cakes.
Of course, you have to offer
because
something
at the
to your
very
guests.
least, you got to offer them tea.
For real.
Like, it depends what time they come, but
Yeah, but
I've
for
always got
tea,
to
there
do-
has to be some
But it
biscuits.
has
And
to
let's
be
face it, you
biscuits
go to
and
someone's
cake.
house, it's nice to be offered something.
I always get a nice Madeira cake.
I know
Up
you
to
do.
Asda, nice Madeira cake,
Nice.
75p.
Do you dip that into tea?
I don't dip it,
But you have it together.
but I'll have it together. Got to take a bite of the Madeira, and then drink a sip of the tea.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. But dip your Madeira into
I don't
the tea.
dip it. Midge do. I see Midge do that quite a lot.
You're
Because they're behind the
crazy
desk
man.
as well.
Might need to have some
That's
words
why
about
I've seen
that.
him do it. Yeah.
Bro,
Anyone go behind there anyway.
it would flop.
What would?
The cake would flop into the tea.
You reckon you could dip it? Look.
If you're fast enough, that would definitely require some speed.
All right, fine. He's right. That's right. I've seen him. Maybe a combination of just.
Have you ever had a cake rusk?
Sorry.
A cake rusk.
What's that?
It's really popular in my culture, and it's like a biscuit
Yeah.
finger.
Is it savoury though, rather than sweet?
No, it's sweet. I'm
Sweet.
sure they do savoury versions. Let me Google it and show it to you.
Please do.
You'd love a cake rusk. I might get you some.
Do you
cake
dip that in
rusk.
your tea, or do you have it with your tea?
Oh yeah, that's a dip. You got to dip that into your tea. Do you know what? The guys who actually own this company got in touch with us.
What? This?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen them. Yeah, of
cake
course.
rusk.
Yeah, they're nice. Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
What you're thinking about might just be rusk, which is this. It's very similar, but it's like savoury kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good things there, bro.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, that's the sound. That's the
Sonic
alarm.
boom.
Yeah. Bro, looks like we're gonna be shutting the airwaves off this podcast now.
Sorry.
We're done.
Finished.
Yeah.
I feel like we really got into it.
Yeah.
Right. So what have we spoken about in this one?
Nothing.
Having kids. That's about it. Any other topics?
Well, look, you obviously just did a podcast with Omar.
Yeah, yeah.
You weren't gonna be on form.
I am on form.
No, let's just Sam. You weren't gonna be on form, and then on top of that, you are Hoarse. So you weren't gonna be on form times two.
I mean.
Me,
So what's your excuse?
I'm worried about my friend who's Hoarse. I'd consider you a good friend, Sam.
I'm glad.
You'd be in the top
Top 8.
20. Huh?
Top 20. Yeah. I'm glad that you consider me a good friend.
Thanks, mate.
I consider you as a good guy as well.
Okay. Right, let's end it there.
You're a
Guys,
very good friend.
thank you very much for listening to Freshly Guarded. This episode will not be... This episode will not be out on Friday. It will be out probably on Wednesday. We're just throwing episodes out now. As we record them, we put them out.
Mhm.
So enjoy this episode as it's out. Patrons also obviously get episodes early, so there's that. And yeah, I hope you just enjoyed Little Chinwag this episode, because that's all we had. We
Was
had
it
a little
Chinwag?
bit
Yeah.
of Chinwag.
Yeah.
Chinwag.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you for coming down.
Thank you for coming down. I was here before you. Thank you for coming down and
Oh,
doing
yeah.
a podcast with me.
No, you're welcome. Right, let's shoot that intro.